afternoon. We're at Oxley Rivers, or Oxley Wild Rivers National Park, a place called Tia Falls. This is another very short walk over there where Joe is. So we're heading to Tia Falls, which is on we've established it's on the Tia River. It's going to be about 1.3 k's. It's another one of those walks you could do by the look of it if you're just travelling around the area. It's not going to be too onerous. All right, I'll spin the camera out and look at something else. So we were over at I'm not sure what order these will come up on YouTube, but we're over at Apsley Falls before. We've travelled about another 15 minutes down the road and we're at Tia Falls. And by the look of it over there, it's a fairly substantial gorge again. By the sound of it, there's a fairly big waterfall. Gee, the wattle are looking good at the moment. I think springtime's a fairly good time to be touring around this part of the country. So we're up above a fairly substantial gorge again. And the wattle's lighting up the hill over there. Before I pulled the camera out, the birds were doing a lot of chirping. Of course, as soon as I pulled the camera out, they got shy on me. Well, I'm not sure you would have heard them anyway over the rushing water. So we've arrived at one of the lookouts. It's pretty impressive. So this is the second further lookout. The last one was obviously Tia Falls. This is the gorge. That's the Tia River down there. Okay, so that little walk to the lookouts is over. We're just retracing our steps now back up to the car park. There's a little picnic ground up here with picnic tables. I think there was a barbecue, toilet. Very well set up. It's about 5 k's off the Oxley Highway. It is a dirt road, but it was pretty good nick. Yeah, it's a stunning waterfall. There are a lot. I've never stopped to check out these waterfalls. This one at Apsley They're a lot bigger than I'd imagine they'd be. I reckon it's time to spin the camera around and sign off. All right, let's walk to Tia Falls Lookout. Came to about 1.7 k's, I think. AllTrails says about 20 metres of climbing. Up to maybe a little bit more on that once it goes through software. But we're not talking hundreds of metres there. There's a sealed path behind me here that goes to the waterfall lookout, which is the first lookout, and then there's a dirt path goes about another 50 metres to a lookout down the gorge. So it's all pretty easy. The first lookout over the falls is the stunner. The gorge is still pretty good though. So yeah, like I waffled on about a few seconds ago, if you're driving the Oxley highway and you want to stretch your legs, about 5 k's off the highway, and there's good picnic facilities. I'm just arriving back at the picnic area now, and you're probably, because of it's 5 k's of dirt, I doubt this place will get too busy. There is a barbecue too, it's just up there behind me. So yeah, highly recommend it. Again, it's a walk pretty well anyone could do. All right, I will catch you on the next one. Take it easy.